Hey guys, and welcome to your singles reading for this week. Now let's see. Spirit, what's happening for all the singles out there this week? We do have the King of Cups. That is nice. So we do have emotions. I'm not saying there's gonna be a King of Cups in your life magically appearing. It can just you taking charge of your own emotions. We'll clarify in a second. Spirit, what's the most positive thing happening for all the singles out there in love this week? What's the most positive thing happening for the singles? The Wheel of Fortune. Something is changing. It's changing for the better. Okay. What's the most surprising thing happening for the singles out there? What's the most surprising thing? Oops, oops, oops. All right, thank you. The Fool and the Four of Cups. So there's going to be a leap being taken. Something is being started. And that's going to be quite surprising to you because we have the Four of Cups. So maybe you are finally looking at an offer from somebody, or you thought somebody is interested and they're not, or somebody you were not interested previously. Now you're like, you know what? I could give this a chance. And that's going to be very surprising to you. Or you taking that leap and offering it to somebody where you feel like they're not interested anyways, but you just try it. Spirit, what is the outcome in love for all the singles out there this week? What is the outcome in love for all the singles out there this week? The Emperor. Interesting. The Emperor is taking charge. Three of Wands. The first thing is like the Emperor is coming in finally. It's like what all the singles are waiting for. But I don't want to wake those illusions, because when the Emperor shows up, more likely is nothing is really happening. The Emperor sits back. He has his people doing things. Like, we need to clarify. Give me one more. Give me one more outcome in love for the singles watching. Page of Swords. See, it's just something little. Don't expect something crazy, please. I want to keep it real with you. I don't want to put up high expectations and then nothing comes out of it. So even if there is an Emperor in your surroundings, which would be lovely, I think he will have little communication with you. Don't expect anything crazy. But the Page of Swords, it's like, it can be a message, yes. It doesn't have to be. It can also just mean he's spying. Maybe he's liking your story, or we'll clarify. We'll clarify in a second. Spirit, let me think. So overall, with the King of Cups, why is that King of Cups here? What is the King of Cups about for the singles out there? Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Six of Pentacles. Something will be made right. You will feel good about something. If that is a person offering you something, then they will be emotionally available to you. I don't see them necessarily reaching out though. So please let me clarify all the cards before I can put the big picture together. But for now, I see something just being made right. Something will come into balance. Where you previously felt left out in the cold, you will feel better. And if that's just you, then you will take charge of your emotions this week, which is amazing. Okay. Spirit, why the Wheel of Fortune as the most positive thing? What's the Wheel of Fortune about? Nine of Cups. Okay, it's getting better. Nine of Cups. I think you'll have a realization that you are good on your own. You are good where you are, how you are. Whatever you have, it's enough. You will just feel good about yourself. And with that wheel, maybe if you have not previously, then it will happen now. And those worries and fears you had, you will get out of them. You will have that, excuse me, you guys, you will have that realization. I think. There's something about choices and options. So maybe you're like, okay, you don't want me, there's another one out there who will. Or maybe a few people will show interest in you this week. And that will bring you some form of satisfaction and joy. What's the most surprising thing with the Fool and the Four of Cups? The Lovers. The Lovers with the Two of Swords. So there's a decision you have to make, potentially about two people or just about a potential love interest, but you are indecisive. And again, it feels like maybe somebody offering you something and you're like, well, I do not want that one. I want it from that guy or girl or whoever is watching. And I think that's going to be the issue. Maybe somebody will come forward, that King of Cups, and will give you some, well, good feelings, but it's not necessarily the one you want. Or the other way around, like you're offering it to somebody and they will be like indecisive on making a decision on you. Now let's see the outcome in love. The one you're waiting for, the Emperor with the Page of Swords. What is that about? The Emperor with the Page of Swords. What's that about? So we do have the Sun with the Nine of Swords, which tells me it looks like it really looks like there's somebody in your surroundings who could be a potential love interest for you. And maybe you're like in the beginning talking stages and you're like, what if that's not gonna happen? Like we do have the Sun available. But for some reason, we do have a lot of anxiety because maybe that person is not offering you, like not coming in with the invite to like go on a date, or not talking about their feelings, or they're like keeping it very casual. We do have some form of foundation here with that person, which is beautiful. I love that. And if it's not, like if there's no person in your surroundings, I think you'll have your emotions in check this week. You will just feel better about being single. There's still something though, like there has to be somebody. Maybe you're like really not paying attention to this person because you don't want that person. You don't have to go with that person. But sometimes like people are like, oh, I'm single and I have nobody interested in me, but that's often not the case. But it's just not the person they want. So I think for a majority of this group, there's a person available in your surroundings which is interested in you and where you have like some form of stability, but neither of you is really stepping forward. Neither of you, I'm old-fashioned this way. I think it's the man's job to do it anyways, but it just brings you anxiety because you want the full package. You want the Sun, and you're just getting like a Page of Swords type of energy. Spirit, what's the outcome in love for my singles this week? What's the outcome in love for my singles this week? What's the outcome in love for my singles this week? What's the outcome in love for my singles this week? Friendship. See? With the Four of Pentacles, a Four of Wands being in the bottom, there could already be a friendship with this person. We have voids and true love. Avoid rushing to fill voids with love. Seek inner fulfillment first. True love, a deep and enduring connection going beyond superficial attraction. Voids. Voids, 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 and true love. Okay, for some of you, maybe you're thinking of coming together with a person where there is a friendship type of feeling from your side. And you're just going with them because you're like, well, I cannot have the one I have and I feel lonely and I don't feel good. So I'll go with them. But they actually carry true love for you. Or somebody I don't see it. I just want to put it out there because it happens the other way around. Maybe that person you want is trying to get over a void with somebody else and is going to approach you. Or they're just not ready. They do have those feelings for you, but they're just not ready. They're just not ready to approach you the way you deserve, the way it should be right. I don't want to deliver the wrong message. I don't want to get hopes up or put like wrong thoughts in your head. So please, please, please be for real. Check your situation. Whatever you think is going on in your life. If that is not your message, don't make it fit. If that is your message and you're thinking of like going with somebody, or like reaching out to somebody because they're like in another relationship or they just broke up and you think they're your true love and it's not really the case, like really listen to your heart, really utilize that King of Cups energy. Please, I'm begging you. I've seen so many love readings where I think like they're just giving the wrong messages, like they're putting the hopes high of people, and I don't know. Whatever is going on in your own life, please use self-discernment, I think it's called, and really look at your situation. It's not always bad being single, and I know if you've been single for a long time, it can be exhausting, it can be lonely, and you want that person, but you don't want the wrong person. You guys, you don't want the wrong person in your life. You want a person who's showing up right for you from the start. And if that person just got out of another relationship, give them their time. Don't jump into it. Don't be that void. Don't fill that void. I don't know. I'm just getting so many messages right now. Let's get an advice. Spirit, what's the advice? What's the advice for the singles watching? Oh, we have a lot. Okay. We have dog loyalty. You may be feeling like those around you let you down or are not doing their fair share of work. This comes as a reminder that loyalty exists and you must not settle for anything less. You deserve better than mixed signals. What did I just say? Maybe you're sticking around. You're like that friendship type of thing. Well, I'm always there for you, and they're in the middle of dealing with somebody else. I don't know. Peacock, self-love. You will find great power in focusing on the positive aspects of yourself, that which makes you indefinable, unique, and beautiful. There are steep wells of untapped inner power in letting go of negative self-talk. Self-love, you guys. Listen to yourself, what's good for you. Coyote, playfulness. This is a reminder to not take things too seriously and bring more balance between wisdom and playfulness. You might need to lighten up about a matter that has been on your mind for a while. What am I telling you, you guys? I know it's exhausting and I know we all want true love. Maybe that is just the outcome, realizing that we're not having it right now. Maybe. I don't know. For some of you, I do see some communication happening, but I don't see that invitation. I don't see that. I don't know. It feels more like somebody will reach out to you where you're like, oh, that's nice, but it's not that and that person. And even if that person is reaching out to you, I still don't see them giving you what you want and deserve. So that's a reminder. It's just for this week. Things can look very differently next week. And I know your situation out there, like everybody has his own situation. So please, please, please listen to your heart. What is your message and what's not. So stay safe. I hope that helped. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.